Hello queens, angels, and goddesses. Welcome back to my channel. Warning: this contains boy love, and if you don't like it then please get off my channel. Water pistol, grinning face with cowboy hat. Chapter text. The taller boy tilted his boyfriend's head up softly to get a look at the wounds beneath his chin, as well as to see his face in the light of his dimmed room. Asahi Asanoya. The calmest, nicest guy you could ever meet. Everyone on college campus knew this, and the majority were friendly right back at him, returning his smiles and gentle waves on his way to classes, grinning fondly as he always tipped the waitress or waiter that brought him his daily coffee, and all around loving his calming, kind aura. It was impossible for most to dislike him. No one had ever seen him in a bad mood, not to mention angry in any way, shape or form. But as they say, demons go running when a good man gets angry. Noya began to shift around uncomfortably, knowing that Asahi would ask about the fight, who it was with, why they started it, when, where. All that stuff. Why you Nishinoya? A little wildfire and someone who could light up the room around him. His friends and acquaintances spent their time around him joking and having fun, and getting set straight by his volleyball club. Though, he was anything but straight really. He was always seen around Asahi, both of them making the cutest couple around and nobody dared to compete. Of course, being a little sunshine attracted a lot of negative people, the every negative they had on campus anyway. He would usually ignore them, but when it came to someone insulting Asahi, things changed. The silent atmosphere became scary as the streak of blood running from the cut under Noya's lip was rubbed off by Asahi's thumb, the taller's eyebrows arching when he heard his boyfriend wince in pain. Hey? Asahi's voice seemed on edge today. Kimi looked up curiously from her pile of books that she was currently taking out of her locker to see the tall boy confronting Haruko Majimi, that bulky second-year student. Oh, you're probably here because of that little twerp, right? This ticked Asahi off to his first point. Watch what you call Nishinoya. What was yesterday about? This started to attract a crowd. I should go and get Sawamura, probably Sugawara and Shimizu too, Kimi thought to herself as people started to surround the two, trying to figure out what was going on. Still saying nothing, Asahi continued to examine the shorter boy, scanning his face for bruises and cuts, unfortunately finding more. It made Noya's heart skip beats nervously. Sawamura-kun, Sugawara-kun, Shimizu-chan. The three turned around in time to see their lower-classman, Kimi, out of breath and running towards them. Kimi-chan, are you okay? Kyoko walked towards her, gently helping her catch her breath. Asahi-san and Majimi-san are arguing, but I think they're gonna fight because of something Majimi-san said to Nishinoya. The three looked at each other with wide eyes. Shit, Daichi muttered before he and Sugar broke into a sprint, dumping their bags next to Kimi and Kyoko. When Asahi finally spoke, his voice was strained with anger, as well as quiet and tense. Noya had never heard him this way. Who did this to you? Asahi calmed down. When Nishinoya turned the corner that morning after Hinata and Kageyama ran up to him yelling gibberish about Asahi, he was met with a surprise. His tall boyfriend was barely being held back by the captain and vice of their volleyball team, while Majimi was being held back by some of the thugs that he was with the other night. A panicked crowd was surrounding them, some taking videos as well as pictures, while others desperately tried to get between the two fighting, attempting to find out what started this mess. Suddenly, when caught off guard, Majimi's fist managed to land a strike on Asahi's arm and all hell broke loose. Teachers and students panicked left, right and center as Kyoko and Kimi arrived, as well as the rest of the volleyball team from different ways in. We have to do something now. Tanaka interjected, with a lace of panic running through his tone. Noya's world started to crumble as his kind, gentle boyfriend got hurt for him. This was his own fault. Things went back to normal for a long time after that. Both boys were punished, but that didn't affect either in the slightest. Things were, admittedly, a little quieter around campus, but slim to none people were avoiding Asahi. Only Majimi and his little gang had continued to stay away from him, vice versa. Why are you okay? He had asked when he got back to their dorm that night. Noya was sitting on the couch silently, lying down. "Oh, hi Asahi," the taller only replied with a small smile before moving forward, sitting on the couch next to him. Said boy faced him as Noya looked away, unsure of what to say. Nishinoya was about to open his mouth again when he felt the oh-so-familiar feeling of the big, strong arms of his boyfriend being wrapped around him, pulling him into reassurance. "I'm sorry I scared you." Tears welled up in Noya's eyes as he immediately clenched hold of the taller boy's sweater, burying his head into his chest. "I idiot," the smaller claimed, hitting the older's chest softly. "Idiot, idiot, idiot, idiot." Asahi smiled down at him softly yet wearily. He hauled his lover up a bit, bringing him into his lap and more into his general comfort. "I know why you. I know." Not expecting that answer, the shorter looked up in surprise. His eyes widened again when he saw tears twinkling inside his eyes. Slowly yet surely, he sat up a little more in his lap, tugging him down, causing their lips to meet softly in the middle. "You're an idiot." "My idiot though. Always my idiot." Warning: this fanfiction does not belong to me, neither does the fan art. Credits to the original artist and author to the fan art and the fanfiction. Haikyuu does not belong to me either. Well, by children smiling face with hearts.